The 9-box grid is a simple graphical method of managing talent and succession planning field business within HRWize. Before we can use the 9-box grid, we must create a custom review form in the Form Builder tool. To do this, we must first go to Administration, Company, and then Form Builder. Here you will see any active forms that may have already been created. We can click on the Inactive Forms button, and it will take us to any forms that has been used and archived or has been created and has not been brought to surface. In other words, not made active. We can click on the Add to create a new form, but building forms is covered in more details in a separate course. For now though, the form we want to look at is the 9-box grid performance review 2020 that was set up already for next year. So we'll go ahead and click on the Actions form. Here you can edit, set inactive, delete, download any form data, and delete all form responses. First, we'll click on Edit. Here we can see the form has a name and a simple description. From the form type dropdown, we have chosen Performance Review, and we don't want this form to be visible to employees. The form will also apply to all job roles, current and future. And at the end, we'll leave the status active since we are ready to use this form for our 2020 9-box grid review. If we have made any changes, we can click on Submit to save or cancel. But what we'll do now is to click on the Build Form action to look at the responses required for this 9-box grid performance review form. As you can see, this is actually a very simple form. To the left, you can see and add different types of fields to the form, and to the right, you can see what the fields in the form might actually look like. There's an employee name field, so you can choose which employee the review is for. Please note that the name field is only required for performance review, performance improvement, and other form types. Next, there is a free text field for the review to add information about the employee. Then we have two drop-down fields, one for performance and one for potential, with both have drop-down selections for low, moderate, and then high. And finally, we have a field to complete. Yes or no. Now that we're done, we can go ahead and click on Finish Building Form. Now we're going to take a look at how to use this form. So we'll go to Performance and then Review Forms. Here's a list of any performance review forms that you have. We can click on Add to add a new review for an employee, but let's look at the review for Angel Jalita by clicking on the Edit action. So we'll go ahead and click on View action and then the Edit action. Now to the left of your screen, we can see the information recorded for Angel's 2019 9-box grid review. To the right of the review, you can see any previous of this type for this employee, including any goals, previous reviews, and social recognition. We won't make any changes to this review, so we'll go ahead and click on Cancel. So to see what the reviews look like, we'll have to go to Performance and then 9-box grid. Now here you can see the 9-box grid with performance and potential ranging from low at the bottom of the grid and high at the top right. Please note that green is the default highlight color for the top right boxes you see in purple. You can choose your own highlight color, which will appear in the other places by going to Administration, Company, Settings, and then Branding Settings, and then search for highlight color. Back to our 9-box grid view, you can click on toggle names to show also the names as well as the number of employees in each sections of the grid. We can quickly determine which employees are performing well and have the potential to prepare or to be promoted within your organization by looking at the employees in the purple boxes. Employees in yellow may require further development in the current role to help them improve their performance. However, employees feeling to red are low performance and low potential box may need to reassign for a more suitable role or may be dismissed if failed to approve.